up. Better DJ bring it back. Dollar DJ turn it up. Better DJ bring it back. Dollar DJ turn it up.
Live from San Francisco. Broadcasting around the world. You're listening to the Armon Wiggins Radio Show.
Get in here, everybody get in here. Get in here, everybody get in here. Get in here, everybody get in here. Make sure you guys can hear me. Get in here. Can you guys hear me? Because this thing was messing up. Get in here, everybody get in here. Get in here, everybody get in here. Listen, this thing was messing up. I need to know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Drop some bells and bombs in the comments if y'all can hear me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me see. I want to make sure y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Okay, boom. Y'all can hear me. Baby, listen. It's late. It's late at night. Well, it's 10 o'clock here. Listen, before we get into that, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we're back with another video, and we're live. Going to get into some things. It's some impromptu stuff. Oh my God. If you're a return subscriber, then you know how this thing goes. If you're a new subscriber, welcome and hello. We're on the road to 100K. Okay, so make sure you guys like, share, most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Okay, and get in here. Everybody get in here. Okay, because we got to get into some things, and we're going to unwind some of the lies. Oh my God. First of all, it's late. I had no idea that I was going live today because really I was waiting to do my show tomorrow in the morning. I was getting ready to unwind, watch TV, actually catch up on the Hip Hop Awards because I've been out shopping all day for my trip that I'm going to Miami. I've been stressed out because I've been feeling fat and feeling ugly with no haircut, trying to shop and buy clothes. Listen, the hardest thing to do when you're trying to actually go shopping is to do it without a haircut. Haircut appointment is not till tomorrow. So, but anyway, enough about me. Let's get into what we're here to talk about. Let's get into what we are here to discuss. My God. Oh my God. Tasha K. Let me tell y'all something. Tasha K is not okay. Tasha K is not okay. And I'm going to be honest with you. This is not even personal. This is no shade. But that was awful. Tasha K went on a vengeful meltdown on Jaguar Wright. A very hateful, nasty, dark meltdown against Jaguar Wright. And it was very manic. It's 12 o'clock in the morning where she's at now. She should be laying in bed at home. She's been freaking out all week. Tasha K is not okay. And I'm going to be here to break this down. Tasha, you need to go see your counselor. You haven't talked to your counselor. You need to go see your counselor. It is okay to be wrong. First sign that Tasha K is not okay is she started the video out with unwinding the lies. Let me know this. How the hell do you unwind any lies when you are the biggest liar on the internet? Okay, Tasha K went on here in an effort to discredit everything about Jaguar Wright. So let's get to that. First of all, y'all know how I feel about Jaguar Wright. I don't believe anything Jaguar really says. I think Jaguar's are two shakes from crazy, but that's just my own personal belief, okay? Now Tasha K is going on this rant to try to expose her as being the liar and being crazy and being schizophrenic and all of these things, all because there's a reason. All because Tasha K had a bad interview and got drugged and lost over 5,000 subscribers. See, here's the thing. Here's the difference between me and you, Tasha. The people are upset with you, not because, you didn't seem to believe Jaguar. It was the way you went about it. Okay, because the people know. If you wouldn't have got dragged, if Tasha K wouldn't have been dragged, she would have lost all them followers. She would have went with the lies. Since when is she for the truth? Whether you thought Jaguar was lying or not, it was all good when Storm Monroe was interviewing him. It was all good when she was getting the views. It was all good when it was, you know, you're gonna beat Armon. It was all good when he was getting the interviews, and it was, oh yes, he's the king of YouTube. Now all of a sudden, it was still all good when you did your interview and you thought you was gonna go viral. You knew Jaguar was full of BS then. It was all good when you was throwing when you was posting a picture of me and Jaguar trying to push a narrative that I hated black women when I dragged Jaguar Wright. You believed her then, but oh wait, it wasn't until the people started dragging you for the way that you interviewed her. Now you want to expose Jaguar Wright. Don't expose her now because the interview didn't go the way that you wanted. Don't expose her now because you didn't get 1 million views. Don't expose her now because you didn't get 1 million subscribers, because usually you're with the shit. How are you exposing the lies coming from a woman who just a month ago lied on Cardi B and said that you are willing to put out fake news on celebrities for entertainment? How are you exposing a lie when you are the same woman that just lied on Cardi B less than 24 hours ago and said that you knew it was a lie, but because you didn't like her, you would put the lie out? So why are you exposing the lie? Just take the L. The interview wasn't a good interview, Tasha. You got drugged. It's okay. But see, here's where your ego met your greed. Remember when you told me that when fear met my ego? Well, this is the reverse. This is when your ego met your greed, and it backfired on you. And instead of being a humble person saying, listen, I was wrong. I think Jaguar's nuts. But you know what? I'm going to take this L because it's not even worth it. No, you want to try to rear up and flare up, and you're making it worse. Like you don't give a damn, because you just cannot be like, yo, that wasn't right. You want to try to prove that this woman is crazy. And here's the sick part. You went and talked to a counselor. You went and pulled background checks on them. You went really dark and nasty to try to find this stuff, right? So if you really believe in your hearts and hearts, and I know you do, because you know damn well Jaguar Wright, whatever that shea butter cream don't cure the COVID-19. You know that, and we know that shit don't cure COVID-19. We know that Jaguar ain't all the way right, but it was the idea of how you went about it. You went about it with trying to be messy and shady. But the thing is, if you really was for black women, like you say that you are, you would even had went out there like this. Even if you know, listen, Jaguar is crazy. That's a person with a disability. So why would you even go that hard on her if you were supposed to be for the black, loud, dark-skinned, short hair, unattractive black woman? If you're supposed to be so for them, why are you dragging her? Why are you bringing up her dad? You done dug up her man's record, her family record, and you're exposing her, and you feel like she's crazy. And you really, truly feel like she has a mental illness, so you're going to expose her to the world and drag her down. That's nasty, girl. That is so nasty, and it's so dark. But here's where you gag, because here's where your ego met your greed. What was it? Maybe 1 year ago or 2 years ago, 2 years ago, there was a boy named Armon Wiggins, live from the Armon Wiggins show, and there was a series on television called Basketball Wives, and in that there was a character called Evelyn Lozada and OG, and Armon Wiggins said Evelyn Lozada looked like a monkey, and Tasha K threw her mentee out there to drag me. He gained a lot of subscribers. The video is now private. Then Tasha K went and pushed a narrative. Armon hates black women. He hates dark-skinned women. So all those women turned on me when you knew that narrative wasn't real. And you knew that I was just speaking my truth. And I was trying to I didn't even mean it like that. I was literally just going live, and I was like, well, girl, she kind of do look like a monkey. And you took that and you drove that in. You drove that and you pushed that and you pushed that in, and you had me against the wall where I was defending myself, losing subscribers. You were kicking me while I was down. Guess what I seen today? I seen Armon Wiggins on Unwind with Tasha K See, here's the thing. Here's where your ego met your greed. You thought that they wouldn't turn on you. You thought that fat meat wasn't greasy. You gagged today. See, you thought that everybody would just blindly follow everything that you did because you didn't think that people would fall. You thought that everybody was going to continue to fall for your facade and your fake bullshit. You thought that because you're an atheist or because you've been burnt by the church or whatever the case may be, because you don't believe in God, you think that you won't receive karma. I'm here to let you know, baby, listen, you can play whatever powers that you want to be with, but listen, God is real and karma's a bitch. And you're going to get it. Every bit of it. Look at your girl, Wendy Williams. It's coming for you, bitch. You're going to get it. And you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like when everybody is calling you something and you know that you were trying to live in your truth and you were trying to do your job and everybody turns on you and then you got people pushing and digging in the narrative. That's what it feels like. And you don't like it, huh? It's got you up at 12 a.m. It had you up live from your closet. You couldn't sleep all week. And now you went on a manic episode. You don't like that feeling, did you? Do you? But you put that on everybody else. Now here your ass is up there looking crazy. Looking crazy. And you're making it worse. And you're making it worse. And you're making it worse. Here's the thing, Tasha. Tasha K said something to me that just really tickled my fancy. She said, you know, all Jaguar Wright's news and information was from a friend of a friend. Oh my God. Well, ain't that the turd saying that the laundry stank? Come on. I mean, at this point, we're talking about Unwind with Tasha K. Has she had anything or anybody on her platform other than a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend? Has she ever had an exclusive that came directly from a source, or has it been from a friend of a friend of a friend of a sidekick cousin from 1972? What are we talking about here? Jaguar Wright is you, and you are your sister, Jaguar Wright. What are we talking about? Half of your news comes from a friend of a friend of a friend. Everybody you've interviewed has been a sidekick friend, long distance relative, cousin, associate, old high school team member. Stop playing. Oh, hold on, I'm getting a text. Oh, I'm talking too close. Okay, let me see. I'm talking too close to the mic, okay? Stop playing. How dare you? A friend of a friend of a friend. Half of her news comes from a friend of a friend of a friend. And you got the nerve to be mad at Jaguar Wright and try to expose her. How you exposing Jaguar Wright for a liar when you said that on your platform you're willing to lie. You're willing to put out fake news for the clicks and the views. So Tasha K, you and Jaguar are one and the same, Miss Mamas. But what here's the tea. Here's the tea. This is, and then let's not even go to... I'm so tired of even talking about your sidekick because she's so damn dumb and stupid. But you was smart. You got that fool so wrapped all the way up in contract. All he can do is like posts. What an idiot. So you're going to sit here and just completely debunk the whole little situation he got going on because your ego. He's an idiot and so are you. And anybody that thinks that this is okay, y'all are both fools. And if listen, that's why I don't respect that man. Because he would sit there and let you dog him out like that and make him look like a freaking fool. Ain't gonna sit and crawl behind you like a hoe. He better stay very quiet. And if you do decide to speak out, you better not open your mouth in this direction, queen, because I will eat you alive, girl. I have no respect for that queen. She's so late. Such a coward. I wouldn't dare be having Tasha K play in my face like that. I wouldn't dare. That queen could never. She better stay somewhere where she's at and stay quiet. She better stay out of this one. But anyway, this is crazy. I'm gagging. I'm literally gagging because I'm like, why is she doing this? And she's like exposing the father, the mother, the dad. She says she's going to post all the background. She went and paid for background checks on these people to post on her Patreon. Tasha K, all that because you was wrong? And the audience didn't resonate with your content? Like, girl, like, let's take all the show and all the antics. Everybody's not going to resonate. You know what, Tasha K? You went on this whole philosophical rant about how you wake up every day wanting to lose and how you love to lose and you're hoping to fail every day. You wake up wishing to fail and aiming to fail. Some stupid BS that didn't make any sense. And you didn't believe that stupid shit either, because here you are now at 12 a.m. on a Tuesday night ranting and raving like you ain't took your manic medication. Tasha K is not okay. Then you sat there and acted as if, oh, I only lost 1,000 subscribers. No, you lost about 5,000 and you care. See, here's the thing. You thought that people were always going to follow you and you can manipulate people and everybody was going to be for your BS and your lies. Tasha K, welcome. You're getting closer and closer to that brick wall, and I'm going to be here to usher you into it every step of the way. I want to see how hard you hit it. And I'm going to make sure that you take your seatbelt off, too, because I want you to kind of fly into it. I think you should go real fast and hit the brakes as hard as you can. And make sure you take the seatbelt off, and let's see what happens. Because you deserve it. You're going to get your karma, girl, and it's slowly coming at you. It's slowly eating you. You may not get it today, you may not get it tomorrow, but girl, you're going down. Because you play a dirty, dirty game. And you play a dirty game. Because here's the thing. I thought you were trash. But I realized that tonight you're trash. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because, girl, what you did was unnecessary. Everybody know that Jaguar Wright ain't all the way together. But you could have just said, you know what? These people want to believe in Jaguar Wright, girl. Y'all can have it. I feel the way that I feel. I apologize. I'm moving on. Girl, y'all want to unsubscribe? You have to eat that. I would have been at 100,000. Everybody was like, oh, it's the competition. See, now we can talk. I would have been at 100,000. But it was people like you and others that was pushing that OG narrative on me. I lost 5,000. Then I started doing tarot. Lost another 5. Lost 10,000 subscribers. You helped in that. So now you know how that feels. And guess what? There's nothing you can do about it. You just have to pull yourself out and keep doing the content. Take the L. You got to learn from it. And listen, things happen that way because you went about it in the wrong direction. First of all, you should have never took the interview. Nobody was begging you to do it. Nobody was asking you to do it. She had already done the interviews. Nobody cared if you had interviewed Jaguar Wright. You wanted to interview Jaguar Wright because you were feeling greedy, and that was your ego. You wanted your ego. That's where your ego met your greed. See, your ego was the fact that you couldn't fathom the fact that your mentee was getting more views than you consistently, and it hit 1 million. Your ego couldn't let you fathom or stomach the fact that you haven't been viral since R. Kelly. Your ego couldn't let you fathom the fact that you still haven't surpassed Lovely T. Oh. your ego. And then there's your greed. The greed to be the one to, make that money, and the sponsors, and, the views and the celebrity and the fame of it all. And the one where they say, well, this is the real interviewer. Tasha K is the ultimate interviewer. It was your greed. And it backfired. It backfired, girl. But that's called karma. That's because spirit and energy and God is real. You think that you think that darkness is going to prevail forever? You think that demonic dark spirit that you have is always going to win? Let me tell you something. You can skate around this earth a little bit, but let me tell you something. That spirit, that dark demonic spirit that you have there, that only lasts a little while. Eventually that gets tired out. That spirit gets drained out, and it needs to recharge. And then that spirit will definitely meet its match. And if not, and guess what that spirit also does? It eats and destroys you from the inside out. Oh, and bitch, it's eating. It's eating, Miss Mamas. You didn't look right. You didn't look okay tonight. You looked a mess. And it wasn't your hair and makeup this time. It was your soul. It was your spirit. It was your aura. It was nasty. People got to see your spirit in the witching hour. You looked horrible tonight, girl, with all those bright lights, that pretty white blouse, those ashy white armpits. With all that white and all that light, there was nothing but dark, deadly shadow energy all around you. And I felt it. See, it's not enough makeup in the world. Not enough blue light, green light, deodorant that could have hid that stench, that shadow, that dark, that demonic energy that you were putting out tonight. And I can't even stand Jaguar Wright. Can't stand Storm Monroe either. But girl, you are a piece of work. And I'm just gagging at the fact that, you really went up there and in all seriousness, Tasha K, that wasn't good. And it wasn't good because you couldn't bow out gracefully and be wrong. You just had to, you couldn't fathom Tasha K being wrong. But the whole thing is, girl, you only made yourself look stupider because you knew Jaguar Wright was full of BS, according to you. You thought she was full of crap way before this. However, if you wouldn't have gotten dragged in the interview, you would have never exposed her in this way. But it was all good when you were watching her and you were helping her get with Storm and this, that, and the third. But when you're wrong, you try to deflect it, and then you go on and you go and start exposing. That's not cool. Just be wrong. But you can't be wrong, huh? You can't apologize. You can't. So you just got to go be nasty. You got to be nastier. Just forget it. They're already mad. Let's make them more mad. You lost 1,000 more subscribers doing that live. What you want to do? See how low you can go? See if you can get down to 800? Why would you do that? Like, for what? You know you care. This did not help your case. And then to go be digging up these people's personal records. Tasha K, that was not a good move, girl. No shade. That was not a good move. I wouldn't have done that. Your husband shouldn't have let you do that. You looked a mess. And it wasn't your physical. It was your spirit. It was your inside. I always felt that, whatever. I felt like I'm be honest with you. I felt like, you were a nasty person, but it just confirmed today that you are really a nasty person and you don't care about anybody but yourself. It really goes to show that Tasha K doesn't care about anyone but herself. Not even her own, not people that she worked with, not her husband, nobody. Like, she's got a problem. That lady is, but I told y'all, she talks about everybody else. She has mental issues. The way that she got up there and ranted like that and went and researched that lady all day to come and nastily, like, expose her, like, that's grimy. Like, don't let the nice production fool you. Like, it's wrapped up in a nice, pretty, it's lights, it's camera. But really, that's Tasha K and that platform, and what she's selling you is bullshit. Like, it's literally shit that stinks. Imagine on your birthday or on Christmas, you get a nice, pretty box, and you open it, and it's just shit in it. That's Tasha K. It's beautiful. But when you break it down to its simplest form, it's just shit. And it stinks. And you've seen that tonight. You've seen that in its purest form tonight. I mean, I don't know what else. I mean, these last couple of months, Tasha K has really been showing you who she is. Somebody said, now you're on Jaguar's side. I'm not on Jaguar's side. I think Jaguar Wright is crazy. I don't like Jaguar Wright at all. I think Jaguar Wright is a liar. Been saying it. But that's not the point here. The point here is the fact that Tasha K, you're supposed to be for black women. You're supposed to be for black women empowerment. See, even if Jaguar Wright is lying, that wasn't the problem, though. You could have exposed her for her lies, but it was the fact that you were trying to use her trauma or use her things to try to make her look stupid. Like, it was like you were being condescending. See, it wasn't the fact that she felt like Jaguar was lying. It was the fact that she came in it with like an expository vendetta instead of just asking the questions like an interviewer and then catching the lies as a professional. It was almost like, I'm better than you, and I'm finna get on here and make a mockery out of you. That's why the people were upset. They weren't really upset that you didn't believe her. It was the way that you handled it. It was the way that you interviewed it. It was the way that she did it. That's why. I think that if she would have just been like, I kind of don't believe that. I don't think that people would have tripped, because she has every right to think that the woman was a liar. But it was the nastiness in the undertone of how she conducted the interview that turned people off. That's what it was. I don't like Jaguar Wright. I think Jaguar Wright is a freaking liar. And we know Jaguar Wright is off. But at the same time, I still wouldn't have handled it like that. So, yeah, and like I said, somebody said this is bigger than Jag. This is bigger than Jag. Tasha K has a problem. And here's the thing. She's not going to change. People will still watch her because they want, like I've been telling you guys this for now 2 years. People want to see the train wreck. Tasha K is going to run herself into a brick wall. Don't get it twisted. It's going to look pretty. She's going to make it look good. She's going to make you feel like she's selling all these products and she's making all this money. She's so happy. You can't if anybody is spiritual in any way, then you cannot continue to do wrong by people and be blessed. Now, you can do wrong by people and be blessed. But what goes around truly does come around. And Tasha K is going to gag. And guess what? She might be not realizing it, but she might be building herself up to be bigger than she ever thought she could be before, just so that she can gag in front of the whole wide world. Now sip on that. Because when she gags, the world is going to see that woman gag. Just like they watching Wendy Williams gag. What goes up must come down. Don't ever get it twisted. What lives must die. So you could be hot today, but when you on your way down, you got to remember everybody that you burned and you pooped on your way up. And let's be clear, the bigger the platform, It's gonna be. We're gonna see it when you get that moment. Everybody's gonna see it, girl. So you should start doing right by somebody. Try, because you definitely gonna reap what you sow, and it's a lot of people waiting for it. So it's coming. If you don't think nothing else is coming, girl, you're gonna get what you deserve. And that's a fact. And I don't feel bad. And I don't feel bad because I've seen a dark spirit tonight. I cannot stand Jaguar. I cannot stand Storm Monroe. But the fact that that woman just could not be like, yo, I was wrong. When she when she has helped push narratives on people like me. Now you got to see what it feels like when the people will turn on you. Now you see what it feels like. You didn't like that, but you helped push that narrative on me, that whole monkey gate. You pushed that on me. And you recently went and tried to push a black woman narrative. So this is what you get, bitch, and I hope you burn in hell. And I hope they drag you every single day. You deserve it. I'm sorry, I had to get that off. Yeah, man, because she does that. Now she getting a dose of her own medicine. Now she don't like that. Now she up, going off. Let me take some calls. We're not going to be on here all night. Okay. They said, did you want her to mentor you before? I did want her to mentor me at one point, but then I realized that she was trash. I know I'm going to need y'all to start updating yourself on your news. My thing is, the number is 563-999-3658. Hold on. Hello?
Hey, Armon.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, so I feel like she just proved every single point you made about her.
From all this time. Tonight was a very special, it was a nasty, tonight was dark, man. That was not good.
Yes. It was just, first of all, Jaguar, that interview was hours long. She made a lot of allegations against many celebrities. It's as a professional celebrity blogger with almost 1 million followers, she should have done her research and basically researched those allegations and brought them up one by one just to debunk her. But instead, you went for her personal life and tried to deny her trauma.
But it wasn't even
she never does her research.
Well, not even that. Let's take Jag out of it. Let's just take the fact that, girl, you didn't do the greatest interview. The people got this is more about her ego. People dragged her. Right. She didn't come across they unsubscribed on her. They turned on her. They left her. Some people left her. She felt like I'm unwind with Tasha K. That's why when you heard her say, y'all can go watch these other bloggers, but they'll never do it like me. She's a narcissist. It's her ego. So the narc in her, that deep, dark, negative spirit came out and said, you know what? Y'all got my back against the wall. Now I'm going to really expose this whore. She's a schizo. Her family's crazy. Her dad's crazy. Her mom's crazy. She's crazy. The husband she just met, and he's on this and he's on that. I'm like, whoa. Girl.
Yeah, that was
a lot.
Very ugly.
That was nasty.
Very ugly. I'm sorry, but that was just too much. That's not the angle that you should go for. It just seemed too personal to me.
Yes.
It seems too personal. I'm sorry, but something is driving her, and I don't know what it is. But I'm going to let you get to the rest of these calls.
Thank you. My thing is this. As a viewer, You know, I do my little personal stuff. So I'm not going to, but listen, she just cannot admit that she was wrong. It's like, girl, you were wrong. You do wrong by people. Maybe you're not always wrong, but in this instant, this was not a good interview. The people didn't like it, but she couldn't take that. She couldn't take it. But the reason why it hit different because she knew she shouldn't have did the damn interview in the first place. She was wrong for undercutting her freaking mentee. She should have never undercut him. But she undercutted him. That was step number one that you shouldn't have done. So that's why it didn't work out in the first place, because you didn't even go into it with the right intentions, with the right spirit, with the right energy. You didn't do it. That was nasty. 0816.
Oh, hey, Armon, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm all right. I think that it's just so strange. Well, for her, I was disappointed in that and all of that. That was ugly, and I totally get what you're saying, especially with their whole R thing. It was so. But anyway, I have a question with the Storm thing. I feel like it was something else was controlling him more than a contract. And that's something that I saw earlier on that was very disturbing. Do you remember that one and only live they did and he was cracking the belt?
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe, yeah. Mm-hmm. Tell me about it.
That was extremely uncomfortable to watch. Now, like I told you, I found y'all because of the Wendy thing. And so I was like, oh, man, she's got all this tea on Wendy. And then this Storm guy popped up, and I was like, what is this? I don't understand this. And I didn't even know about, and then I found you because of her. And I said, wow, look at this guy. So, so it's all this thing. But anyway, that Storm, so then she never had him on the thing again. I don't like the vibe with that. I feel like there was some sort of I hate to say it, but I do feel like there was some sort of weird sexual energy. And I feel like the reaction that she got from that video, she was like, I can't never have him on with me again. You know, there was something wasn't right. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't.
So.
I don't know. I just think that Storm is.
Yeah. So what? And whatever. It's just creepy. I just want to know what you felt about that when it comes to Storm and her.
Well, I just feel like, here's the thing how I feel about him. I feel like that I just don't feel like it's that even deep with him. I don't feel like, here's the thing. I think that people are confused by him because people don't realize that this is not his life. He's never been in pop culture. He's never been in black culture. He's openly talked about it. So he doesn't really relate to black people or people of color. He saw this. He's like, okay, no shade. He's like what Cardi B is to the music industry, to this celebrity gossip world. It's a check. Yeah. He's not really a commentator. He's not really a media person. He's not really, he's a person that is smart, right? And knows how to follow directions and knows how to, if I put X amount of videos out and I do this and I chop this, okay, I put this out, it made this many views. If I chop this and I can multiply the money here, and then I don't have to go to my 9 to 5.
It's like robotic a little bit.
Yes. So for me, so people are looking for this response from him, but if what he's doing in my mind is building the momentum so he can go on live and do his regular commentary so he can make more money. He doesn't really care about this because he's never really been connected to this. You feel me? Like this is not in his spirit. This is not in his heart. This was an opportunity given to him. So he was like, I can take it. And he's made more money than he's ever made before. So he's like, shit, I don't care about this stuff. I'm making the money. He don't care about black people. The man told you before that he felt like he was white.
Did he say that?
Yes. But y'all follow him because whatever.
No, I didn't know that.
Yes. The nigga said he felt like he relates more to white people.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yes. This is why I'm like, when people are surprised that he's not speaking out, it's because this is not his passion. This is just something that worked.
Well, I did notice something that you mentioned about, there was a time where he was studying you, and I just know it just because of his behavior in the videos. And you can't help it if you watch someone, then you're digesting and you're taking it in and you're it's rubbing off on you even subconsciously. I just thought that was a bit weird with the all of a sudden dancing thing, and then, oh my God.
I don't care about none of that. My only thing was, because people thought I was just jealous of this man. My only thing is, and I want to let that go because I don't want to just do a whole thing on him. My thing was, like I said, I never had a problem with him. My only issue was, when he came into the game, he came in taking on Tasha K's beef, trying to dox my dad, dox people in my family, and then when I came and was trying to talk about me, I never said anything. Then when I responded earlier this year, he got quiet and deleted all the videos, and so everybody thinks that I'm attacking him because he's not responding. However, he came with two videos. He came with two videos with my name in it, dragging me for Tasha K, and one of them he was trying to dox my father, who is not a YouTuber. I don't like that. That's some bitch assness. And I don't respect him. So if you can't, like, I don't respect him for that. Like, I'll never respect him for that. So that's the issue. But the videos are gone. So you can't. So even if you want to go try to do your research, it looks like he's never talked about me.
Hit his hand.
Yes. So I don't respect him. I don't respect him. So thank you.
Well, thank you, Mama. Have a good night.
Bye. Yeah, I don't respect that. I don't respect him for that. 1366. Somebody said, what does doc? Hold on. Somebody said, what does docs mean? Docs means like put out personal information. He like tried to put out personal information on my dad. Said my dad was like robbing the church, and my dad was a deacon that was like going bankrupt. Like he like tried to pull shit from, like, I guess he used to work from like social services or something. So I guess they forged some documents or made up some documents alleging that my dad was this and some kind of criminal. All for Tasha K. I don't even know this man. No, girl. And I let that slide. I let that slide when he did that video stuff with the OG. He hammered me in on that OG, capitalized one. And when everybody had my back against the wall like they got Tasha K, he came in and hammered me. Him and Tasha K came in and hammered me. He made the video, got like almost 100,000 views on that. He got like 30,000 subscribers from hammering me because all those black women left me and went over there, hammered me in. Now that video's on private. So it looks like Armon is just obsessed and tripping. No, nigga, I don't rock like that. That's a hoe. That's a hoe to me. You a punk. I don't respect that nigga at all. 1366.
Hey, Armon.
Hey, what's going on? Yeah.
I just want to just briefly talk real quickly about what I saw with Tasha tonight. You know, I was really thinking she was going to come with some tea, and she kept bringing up the old Jaguar stuff. And at one point of the interview, it seemed like she, to me, looked like she got possessed. Her eyes started going crazy. She started ranting off. And I was like, what in the world is going on here? I ain't never seen nothing like that. So what you have said about like the demonic spirit or you know, something like that, I really do believe something is going on there because I ain't never seen nothing like that. And I unsubscribed because I don't do that kind of stuff. And I'm not quite sure why. Well, no, I do know why she was upset because, like you said earlier, she had subscribers. People were mad about how she conducted herself with the Jaguar interview, whether or not people believe Jag or not. But people do like her for some reason or whatever. She was a great storyteller. And the way she, you know, played out that whole interview was disrespectful, and people called her out on it. And she lost subscribers, and she was probably like, how dare y'all, you know, unsubscribe to me. And so then she came back. She did this whack apology prior to this video, which she didn't apologize. And then she did this video, and it was just the craziest thing. And then at the end, she's like, I'm not apologizing for anything. And I'm like, why would you do this? You know, where is your publicist? Where are your friends? Somebody should have said, girl, you don't do this. So that's really all I had to say.
Yeah, something that's not right, and it's not even like no shade, but I'm fine. I'm glad though. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad that I'm finally being vindicated in all this, because for many years it was thought as like I was like jealous or upset with her, but all I was trying to get people to see is like, this woman needs help. She's not a bad person, but she's a dark person, because like you can't even take that you're wrong. And my thing is, she's smart enough to know, like, she's pushed this narrative on other people. Like, she pushed this same energy on me. Now she's getting it back. She's getting it back, and she can't handle it. She don't like it. She had me with hundreds of, she literally just tried to have me pinned up against the wall a couple of weeks ago. Uploaded a video where I said black women carry diseases or something, and chopped it right there out of context and tried to push a narrative on her page that I said all black women carry diseases, and took it completely out of context, because she knows that there's a sector of black women that don't like me because they think I'm a colorist. So she went and tried to drive that in. You know what I'm saying? And now, because she felt like she had all these people following her, and some of those same people flipped on her for Jaguar Wright. And now she don't like it. Now she don't like it.
Because in the comments, people were tearing her up. They were like, why would you do this? This is rude. This is so disrespectful. I can't believe you did this. A lot of people were like, I am unsubscribing. Good night. And it was a majority of folks. Only a few handful were saying, well, y'all still here, y'all still watching. And, whatever. Yeah, people still gonna watch, because at some point it's like looking at a car wreck. You're like, how far is she gonna go with this? I mean, seriously.
I was literally gagging. I was gagging, because I honestly couldn't believe she was because see, on the other side, right, just the human side of me, I'm like, girl, this is not it. But I'm like, she ain't my friend. So let her go. But I'm like, girl, this is not it. But I'm like, screw her, let her feel it.
That's right. I was just like, where are her people to tell her, get off? And then, like, she took a commercial break with those Pangea and Adam and Eve and all that NutriBurst commercials that she always have. And then but before that, she said, okay, I'm about to end this. And I'm thinking, thank God, you about to end it. Then she went on for another 20 minutes.
But you know why? You know why she did that, though? Because she feels like YouTube is this game of, they're mad today, all I'll do is drag Cardi B tomorrow, because a lot of black women don't like Cardi B. You notice what she did Sunday? She did like a girls chat podcast of black women. So that was to try to bring the black women. That was to play the black women card. Oh, look, it's a powerful black women. And then the next day, that didn't work. Let's drag Cardi B. We know black women don't like Cardi B. That didn't work.
Right.
Because that was a lie.
Well, this show didn't work tonight.
And then she went on this manic rant. This definitely wasn't it.
Yeah, this wasn't it. Somebody should have told her. I don't know. At some point, somebody should have just pulled her off, and somebody really should take that down, because that's not a good look. People in the comments, nobody was like, hardly anybody was rah-rahing for her, saying, Tasha, you're right. No, people were unsubscribing. People were mad. People were upset. She brought up the rape, the art.
Yes. Yep. You done. You done. Thank you, because you talking too long. Yep. She did. 3104. Somebody said you look irritated. No, I'm not irritated. I'm just hyped, because I'm like, girl, I cannot believe this. I have no reason to be irritated. What am I mad for? This is just like, girl, this woman is like, I'm just hyped. See, this is somebody that don't watch me. Anybody that think I'm irritated, y'all have not been watching me a long time, because this is not me irritated. This is me like gagging. Okay. 3104, you're live on the air.
Hello, Armon. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm over here gagging. What's the tea?
I know. Kudos to you, because let me tell you something. I'm old school, okay? You were right on point. See, Jaguar took the shine. Jaguar is a star. For those who do not know, most of those stories she's telling, they 100% real. If you've been around the music industry, you heard those stories before. So, yes, she is mad because Jaguar took her shine. And you are absolutely right. You understand? And guess what else? What goes around comes back around. Because you see, she did some dirty stuff, and it's coming right back to her. What she did to you, even what she did to Storm. horrible, unacceptable. You
Well, my
understand?
thing,
So,
yeah. Well, my thing is the same reason why she says she used to get mad at Daytime Tea Time for angling and debunking her when she would come out with stuff. She literally just debunked Storm Monroe. She basically made it seem like he sat up there and did a terrible interview because he didn't expose Jaguar for a liar. He basically sat up there and let Jaguar pretty much lie on all the industry. However, I think that it's so funny that she's now taking, this is what's so interesting for me. Tasha K is now defending Diddy. Tasha K is defending celebrities. Since when did Tasha K start to take the side of celebrities? All because her stories were going more viral than yours? When does Tasha K defend Diddy? Didn't you just have a woman on there that said Diddy was kicking and stepping on her neck, spitting in her face and punching her? Didn't you fly her out from from Las Vegas? Aren't you the same woman that exposes and had a man talking about Kevin Hunter was sticking his thing up his dookie chute? Aren't you the same woman that puts out stuff about Cardi B and anybody and everybody, the most salacious, unrealistic, the most unheard of kind of news? And here you are dragging Jaguar Wright for doing the same thing when you're the same woman that said you will lie just for entertainment. It's like, girl, why are you really mad?
And why do they go on her show? Because lately, everybody who goes on her show, she drags them after the show. She's so unreal. That's why people is dragging her in the comments. You can't. She had that girl on there was supposed to be Wendy Williams' best friend, right?
Yes.
Tell her the girl how pretty she is. The next day, she dragged her. Yo, where is your woman at? Why would you do that? Where do you draw the line? You dragged her. And the whole show, you kept telling her how pretty she was. Get out of here. Listen, Tasha K is falling. And Armon, you keep doing what you're doing because you got God on your side. You keep
Thank
doing
you.
what
And can you
you're
feel
doing
him? Because he
you're
here.
doing
Because
it
I don't know.
right.
Because I can feel that spirit. I seen that demon tonight. And it's no shade. People say I do whatever because I do that terrible. Listen, people, maybe that's why I'm so passionate because I don't think I'm just talking to the flesh. I seen that demon tonight. That was nasty. It's not even about Jaguar. It was the fact that, wow. Like, because, like, me as a person, I have compassion. So there are times, I'm going to be honest with you. Honest moment. There is moments where I'm like, you know what? Would I ever reconcile with Tasha K? Because I don't hate her. Like, you know what I mean? Would there ever be a moment like would I ever consider like, having this like really making bygones with her? But then after watching her tonight, I'm like, yo, this woman is gone. Like, there's nothing. Like I couldn't even make peace with her for real because she's gone. Like, she's crazy.
She's gone.
She's crazy.
She's gone. It's a little too much.
It's too much. Like, and it's like, she's not all the way right. Like, so it's like, even if I was like, all right, bro, like, let's just throw it all aside and like, let's be cool. Like, and not even be cool like that. Let's just let it rest one day. I just feel like I don't trust her. She's like crazy.
Watch her jump on Cardi B. She's going to be Cardi B best friend soon. If she can't, she's going to be Cardi B because that's how she's jumping. She got in over her head. I followed her for a long time.
Yeah.
I followed you for a long time. She got in over her head. And you're going to see it. We see it now. The comments were crazy. The comments, she did not have a lot of supporters. The comments were crazy. And like you said, a lot of people may not believe Jaguar Wright. Rather you believe her or you don't. She didn't have to drag her like that. She just didn't have to.
But see, here's my thing. Like, and see, this is never mind because I'm not even trying to take it there. But I'm like, she talking about Jaguar. We all deal with. She said tonight she faced with the anxiety. But remember, and I was wrong for this when I was dragging her. I was wrong when I was saying that she was crazy and I would have to talk her off the ledge. But remember, I told y'all. I mean, I used to say she used to call me late at night and just crazy, and I would have to be like, Tasha, calm down. Everybody thought I was lying. The lady told you she's nuts herself. And you seen it. You seen it. Yeah. Y'all seen it.
And she saw
y'all
the
saw
same
it
nuts in Jaguar. She saw the same thing in Jaguar because Jaguar's struggling. Jaguar was dogged in the industry, and she's struggling with shit. But damn, you just dogged this sister. You might as well join candidates. She was dogging this sister. Damn. But anyway, I follow you. Follow me.
Thank you.
If you give me any pointers, I got a different kind of show. But if you can give me pointers, I would appreciate it.
Thanks, Bill.
Good night.
Good night. Yeah, like it's not even no hate. Like really, I'm not even on no hate and stuff tonight. I really just seen some stuff that I was really gagging, yo. And then now this is the funny though, because she was like talking about Jaguars, talking about all these celebrities and exposing all these celebrities with no proof. Hold on. She said Jaguar was doing all that with no proof. Tasha, you don't ever have any proof on your exposés. None. Remember, you said you are the receipt. So if we going who makes who the receipt, well, Jaguar was technically in the industry. You're trying to get in the industry. So, I mean, you are her and she is you. I mean, that's why I didn't understand, like, the angle she went with today, because everything that she said about Jaguar could be debunked about her. So that's why that was a horrible angle to try to expose her as a liar when you've been exposed as a liar. It's like a liar calling a liar a liar. It's like y'all both liars. So that's not what you should have done. That wasn't the right angle. You just look like a mad liar and a demonic, dark, vengeful liar. That wasn't the right angle, girl. And it's no shade. You don't have to like me, but you know that was dumb. That was not right. That was not cool. I mean, because Imano to Imano. Girl, you believe what you believe. And I'm a Tasha K, I'm going to be honest with you. I think Jaguar is batshit crazy. I didn't believe anything Jaguar says, but I don't believe a lot of stuff you say. But I'm saying this to say, you see that these people will flip on you too. You're just a person to them, just like everybody else. You're no better than me or anybody else over here. And that wasn't the way that you should have went about it. And you know that because you've helped push these kind of negative narratives on people. So why would you feel like that was the best way to respond? You could not be in your right mind because you're too smart to even move like that. Why would you even move that way? That was dumb. And you know that that's dumb. And you're probably sitting at home watching this video, hating me, but you know that it was stupid. You know that was dumb. Yes, we're all going to talk about it because you were a fool for that. Because you just couldn't be like, I was wrong, man. I was wrong for taking the interview. My bad, everybody. My bad. The pressure got too hot. Tasha K can't look like she's wrong because she's got to be the granddaughter. She's always got to be the one that trends. Everything's got to be Tasha K, about Tasha K, Tasha K, Tasha K, Tasha K. Everything's got to be about her. Then when everybody says, you know what, girl, we're not that into you, we'll move on to the next. Then you got to go and try to go even lower and hit below the belt to try to prove your point. Instead of just being like, you know what, them niggas is all crazy. I would have said, listen, I'd have chalked it up to, listen, they like the underdog story. They do. Jaguar and you sit next to each other. It's the underdog. See, you didn't have a gay man sitting next to you. You didn't have a Latino woman sitting next to you. You didn't have a white woman sitting next to you. So guess what? You weren't the underdog, Miss Mama, and you couldn't push that narrative. You had the underdog. You had Jaguar sitting next to you, girl. That's what happened. So you were the top dog. See, when you get the gay guy, you can push that narrative. These gay men hate black women. Then they're all on your side. When you got the Latin women, they're all on your side because then you could push the dark skin, short hair, loud mouth. See, but you couldn't push none of those narratives because Jaguar was the ultimate underdog. And they flipped on you, girl. And you don't like it. Oh, yes. Pinch yourself, bitch. You're real. Oh, yeah. Ain't nothing in there. Let me take another call. 5687, you're live on the air. Okay, I can't take that. I don't like that. I don't know what that sound is. 1807. 1809.
Oh, hey, Armon.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm up late, honey. I had to, I knew you would come with a live tonight, so I stayed up.
What's going on?
Calling because but I kind of felt like tonight, I didn't watch the whole video because I could tell that she was starting off the same way that Tory Lane started off with the whole trying to debunk everything that Meg said instead of just telling the truth. She started the same way. I couldn't watch it. I logged out, and I went ahead and unsubscribed. And I usually don't unsubscribe from people on YouTube. I just don't watch their videos. But when I noticed that she went live on Saturday morning, she went live the other day, and she went live again today, she's pressed about it. Like,
yes.
She's really pressed, and she's feeling guilty. And I don't even want that energy. Like, I don't even want her popping up on my, notifications at this point because she's really toxic. and it's going to be a major, head trip for her when she finally, realizes what she's doing.
Right, but right now, you know what? I think she thinks right now. You know why I think she did what she did? I don't think I even answered that. I think she is doing what she's doing because she thinks that this is a game of YouTube where, oh, they'll be mad today, tomorrow they'll be good. Like, you know, she feels like she's untouchable because she does have so many subscribers. So she feels like she has a built-in base. So so losing a couple of thousand won't hurt her because people are still going to want to see what she's talking about. However, you're on a trajectory of coming out as a liar, saying that you will lie, then you're tearing people down. So people will watch, but it's like you still won't get the support. So and she tries to make it seem like she doesn't want to get bigger and be more than just YouTube, but that's a lie. She wouldn't be putting in the effort and doing as much work and being and being this competitive if she didn't want more than just YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But the people are not.
Know how I know she wanted.
Go ahead.
But she keeps mentioning it. She keeps on saying it. That's how you know she really wants it. Like, you know how folks try to play that Jedi mind thing. No, I really don't want that. Yes, you do, girl. That's why you in this.
Yeah. She wants it.
Yeah. Okay, well, you have a good night.
You too.
Right,
and it's nothing wrong with wanting it, but I feel like she feels like she can say this kind of stuff and the people will still be there. They'll subscribe in a month. They'll come back. She'll say what she wants to say. You guys will forget about it. Just the next viral story, everybody will be there for it and be supporting her. That's how she thinks. That's what she feels. So she's like, all right, I'll curse you guys out. 4334, you're live on the air.
Hey, Armon.
Hey, turn me down in the back. Yes.
I got you all the way off.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, that's good. What's up?
Okay. Oh, okay. So first I want to tell you, honey, I love the look. I love the gold.
Thank you. I love gold too.
But this is what I want to say. Wrong. Tasha K was just wrong. First of all, it was wrong for you to go behind that man and do a interview with Jaguar anyway.
Period.
You could just let it go. The man was getting his shine. Let it go. Okay. You brought her on. You did the interview. Totally wrong. Then you posted on her video Jaguar apology, which was not an apology. What she say to the
Oh my God. Okay, let's talk about that apology. First of all, that was not an apology. What that woman said in her apology, she said, the only thing I apologize for is not putting up a disclaimer for the people that are triggered, that get triggered, so that they could have the option to watch the video or not. That was not an apology.
Right.
That's crazy.
That's what I was about to get to. But the way that she posted the video, it made it look like she was going to apologize to Jaguar. So she did that clickbait, basically. But to do this girl podcast that nobody really cared about. Okay, that was wrong. Then today, like you said, narcissistic. She was demonic. She was going off. She was acting a fool. I mean, she reminded me of Denzel on Training Day. Like King Kong ain't got nothing on me. Like, girl, what is you doing?
That was a mess. I'm telling you, that was a mess.
I mean, I just couldn't. In a talking in third person, it's just a mess. It was a hot mess. I mean, you called it. You called it.
I did.
That energy she had tonight.
And my thing is, and people think that I don't want her to be, or like I have some like sick vendetta against her. My only thing is, all I'm saying, like, and I never wanted to be personal. That's why my last video, which we got 100,000 views on, shout out to us over there, and before you, and they like to try to say, oh, it's only because you talked about Tasha K. No, it's because I breaks it down. Tasha K be calling into all these shows, going on their platforms, and they can't even get 10,000 views on the video. So stop playing. But anyway,
you be mad that you don't let her call in to you.
Well, no, I'm not going to let her call into me. You know why? Y'all want to? No, I'm going to tell y'all why. Because me and her used to talk on the phone. But now you can see why. You guys seen why I don't let her call into me. Because y'all can, from my energy, see, people already think now like I'm hype, or they think I'm drunk and I'm not, and they think I'm like angry and I'm just excited. But she will get on here and say something very condescending, and she's mastered the art of manipulation. So she'll say something very slick-tongued, right? And then get me riled up. And she'll be like, well, what? what's going on? And why are you? And then so then it looks like Armon, the gay black man, the angry gay guy, is attacking a black woman. You know what I mean? So so that's why I don't have her on here, because she knows a lot of black women think I'm a colorist, or it's like they feel some type of way towards me. So she'll get on here and say like shoot a little dart at me to get me riled up, and then she'll play calm like she was doing with Jaguar, like, oh, very condescending. But then in turn, because in that space, me versus her, she's the underdog because I'm the man, right? And then I'm the gay man. So it's like, why are you talking to a black woman like that? Why are you talking to a woman like that? You're a man. So then she ends up coming out the hero, and then I'm the bad guy. I'm not letting her do that to me.
Yeah.
She not finna get me.
No,
she not finna play me.
I agree with you.
I'm not gonna let her do it.
I agree with you not letting her call in, because I'm like, it would be entertaining, but I definitely agree with you not doing that. You just broke it down perfectly. So, yeah. But, she's been exposed. People are seeing through the BS. And I don't know. Where should she go from here?
She should continue doing what she's doing. Listen, here's the thing. But what's eventually going to happen is Tasha K will stay in this place. She will fizzle out. And people that just remain positive will continue to grow from around her. But she'll continue to start attaching herself to people that are growing beyond her. So this is actually good because it keeps her in the web. But once me and other people start breaking out, she'll start losing her mind. Because we keep her relevant. You know what I mean? But eventually it's going to take people like me and others for us to stop talking about her and ignore her. Because when I wasn't talking about her, I realized that she was even more trashed in. Tasha K will always be in this web. Like, if you really think about it, she's been on here since 2017. What has changed other than her set? Nothing. It's always a drama. It's always an argument. It's always an expose. It's the same story. It's the same story. So this is her life. So she'll be miserable. She's miserable.
Thank you for taking my call, Armon.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking.
Yes. Okay. Oh, okay. Keza said, let me get this one. Keza says, do you, Armon, do you think maybe she wanted to destroy Jaguar Wright's credibility with all the talk about Jag getting her own YouTube channel? Absolutely. Too many. She even said herself that she thought Jaguar Wright was a blogger. And she talked about Jaguar exposing. Listen, she's seen Jaguar as competition because Jaguar was going viral. And Tasha K is the one that breaks stories and exposes. So when you find somebody that's, doing it better than you want to get them on your platform and make them look a fool. That's what she wanted to do. Like, girl, please, where's your receipts? Where's your proof? But it's like, girl, do you ask yourself that? You got a whole Patreon where you just where you charge people $15 a month, and you got a whole team of content curators documenting up receipts, and a bunch of fools paying for it. And we know that you putting the fake stuff on Patreon because I'm not on there and other people ain't on there to call it out. But if you'll put it on your main platform for the public, who knows what kind of lies and BS you putting up there, and then people, then people up there just consuming it. She has a big reach, so she's taking this as a little liquidation. Like, all right, I'll lose 5,000, but what's 5,000 when you got 800,000? See, it's going to take her to drop, but she's feeling it though, because the people ain't coming back. It's going to take her, but what needs to happen if she'll really gag if 20,000 dropped. You know what I'm saying? She really needs to feel it. Just wanted to say, love you, great show. You're on point. Thank you so much. We'll take a couple more, and then I'm gonna get up out of here because I got things to do. 9183, you're live on the air.
Hey, Armon, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on? I'm doing good.
First
I'm gonna let you
off,
go ahead and talk.
Okay, first off, I'm in Chicago, so it is 1:27 a.m., but what?
Okay.
I had to stay up and chime in on this.
Okay.
This is absolutely insane. I am shocked, appalled, baffled, and flabbergasted. I'm like, whoa. When I saw her tonight, Armon, from spiritual person to spiritual person, I saw that demon tonight. I said, oh my God. I remember you mentioned this before. That spirit in her, it rises up from time to time and it speaks through her. Me and you, we've peeped it before. She said something tonight. I can't remember verbatim what she said, but I said, oh my gosh, that spirit is speaking through her. And she's trying to play it off as if she doesn't care about losing the subscribers, but she clearly does. She's getting angry. And, you know, she's trying to play it off. It's like, look, Tasha K, we understand that you're going to try to play it off. Obviously, you're trying to save face. But she's really taking an L right now. She did not expect for Jaguar Wright to have this many supporters. And I'm just so disappointed, you know, especially being that Tasha K is also, you know, a victim of abuse, how she has no compassion for Jaguar Wright's situation. And she kept saying tonight, oh, you know, I was also a victim of abuse. And, you know, people keep saying I don't have any compassion and that I'm a narcissist. And if you look at her face, she knows that what the people are saying is true, but she's still going on. You can tell that she's been paid. This interview, her show tonight and her initial interview with Jaguar Wright were definitely paid. Somebody paid her to debunk Jaguar Wright.
No, I don't
it
think so.
shows.
I don't think she was paid.
You don't think so?
No, I think this was all ego and greed. You got to think about where this came from. Jaguar Wright was trending. Jaguar Wright was trending herself. Then Storm Monroe got 1 million views, 2 million views, 3 million views, jumped up 60,000 subscribers in a week. See, like I was telling you before, it was all good when she was pitting him against me. He was just supposed to be the little guy. But then when he shot up and was getting half of the views that she gets, right? And then was going viral. And she hasn't had a viral video. She hasn't had a viral video since for about a year, like a real viral moment. So she's seen him as competition. So she wanted to come up there and try to do the ultimate interview and then kind of like make Jaguar look a fool. She said it, that she was going to angle it. So it was almost, because I also feel like because people were telling Jaguar, create a YouTube, create a YouTube, create a YouTube. And so, you know, and Jaguar was, you know, exposing a lot of these celebrities. She had a lot of celebrity stories, and they were very colorful. You know what I mean? Whether they're true or false, they were colorful. And so Tasha K prides herself on being a colorful celebrity exposer and storyteller. And so she wanted to sit up there with Jaguar and slightly debunk Storm Monroe and show that she did a better interview. And then two, she wanted to embarrass Jaguar Wright.
I agree with that. I think it's definitely all of that. I agree with everything you just said, but there's still something in me that feels like some celebrity is paying her to debunk. But, you know, also something else I wanted to mention. You remember when she first said, oh, yeah, I'm doing this interview because we're coming from different perspectives. What was the word that she used? She used a particular word. She says,
no. Hold on. Let's go back to your other point, too. I had just got another point. And she saw that it would have been viral. She thought that she was going to get 1 million subscribers. Let's not forget, she is still hell-bent on being the first celebrity blogger in our sector that shows their face on camera to hit 1 million views. In layman's terms, she wants to surpass Lovely T.
Right. And honestly,
let's not get it twisted.
I mean, that'll never happen. I mean, she's on a train wreck. And you know, when I first discovered her, you know, back when she had some light in her, because she really did have some light in her, and she has an amazing personality. But somewhere down the line, she got really, really dark, and her whole demeanor has changed. And like you said, you can see that spirit on her face. And now it just seems like she's on the point of no return. I feel like, you know, what she said was correct. A lot of the subscribers that she's lost because of this, I don't see her getting them back, because a lot of the people that have unsubscribed, I'm sure they've been victims of abuse as well, and they probably feel some type of way. It's like, whoa, you're attacking somebody and you're trying to debunk, you know, what they're saying. And like you said, you don't believe a lot of the things that Jaguar Wright said, but
absolutely
you're not
not.
Go and disagree, because I mean, it's not in good taste. And what else did I want to mention? Oh, right. And then she also said, oh, well, some people are saying that I'm attacking her by saying that she's suffering from mental illness, and then she tried, and like you said, she's such a master manipulator. She's so good at manipulating and playing with words and twisting things. It's scary how good she is at it. She says, I cried and I don't even know why I'm crying. And she also says, my husband, he says, why are you crying? And she says, I don't know why I'm crying. And she says that she's depressed a lot. So that could be interpreted as suffering with bipolar disorder. So if you're dealing with bipolar disorder, how are you going to go and sit up there and try to paint Jaguar Wright as if she's crazy or mentally ill when you may also be suffering from a form of mental illness? And it just sounds like it's the pot calling the kettle black. It's so hypocritical.
Listen.
But
my thing is, even the bigger picture is what I want everybody to take away from, because I fight this fight every day as a man, as a gay black man in a sector with an audience full of women. I may say offensive things. You guys charge me up. So all I ask for is she be held to the same accountability, because this is the same woman when it's convenient for the black women, for the dark skin, for the oppressed black woman. When it's convenient to use your trauma and your struggle, what does she do? When it's time to take down Armon Wiggins, she'll dig up a clip. When it's time to take down Jason Lee, she'll dig up. When it's time for Cardi B, she'll dig up a clip. But yet she had a black woman that she is supposed to be the voice for on her platform. And whether she felt like Jaguar Wright was a liar or not, she didn't even handle that woman in a way that she was going to uplift her or make her comfortable to really expose her truth, and then have a resource of help that she could have provided to her. She didn't give a damn about, there was no support there. It was, let me make you look as dumb as I possibly can, and make me look good. She doesn't care about black women. I just want y'all to know that.
About anyone.
No, but she pushes the black woman narrative. She pushes the black woman narrative that she's loud, black, and proud. And she does it for all the dark-skinned girls with loud mouths and short cuts. When really, that's the exact opposite.
Exactly. You know, she reminds me of those politicians that, okay, let me say this without being like too controversial. Some people assume that just because a politician is black that they're for the people, and that's not always the case. And it makes me think of Tasha K. She's not for black women. She's not for the people. She's for herself. So it's like nobody can, please don't get it twisted and think because she's a black woman that she's going to be there for other black women, because she clearly doesn't care about Jaguar Wright as a black woman. She doesn't care about...
Tasha K is a manipulator. She knows how to play the game. She's a user and she knows how to be strategic. That's what I'm saying. So I'm going to be honest with you. She knows the kind of audience that we all have, and she knows the weaknesses and she knows the strengths of the audience. And so she knows that she has a following and she does have a certain amount of influence. So depending on the situations, she will try to pivot her platform and her audience to either build or destroy others. However, this time it didn't work. And she gagged.
She's so salty.
She gagged. It didn't work. It didn't work.
She's so tight.
It didn't work.
She is so salty that she's losing all of these subscribers, and this is literally the downfall of Tasha K. And I mean, I'm just gonna end off on this note, Armon. Pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall. And that's all I gotta say about that.
Thank you.
She's gotta humble up. You gotta
Thank you.
I love you, boo.
Love you too.
You're my BFF in my head.
Thank you.
Have
Bye.
A good night.
Yes, that's what I'm telling you. She didn't expect this. 5674. Let's get it. 5674. Let's see. Child, be up all night. Y'all got me up. Guess I ain't going to the gym tomorrow. I'm gonna go run tomorrow. 5674. I gotta get up off here.
Hi, Armon.
Hey, what's going on? Hey.
So I had caught some shade in the chat earlier when they were saying that you're lying about Storm claiming that he's white. I just snipped that video and sent it to you. So I'm Rapunzel. So you can post it up because they were trying to debunk you saying that you're just making that up. No, he said that. And if you want to remind the people, you could check your DM. So
hold on.
I feel like the tea is Tasha met her match. You know, Jaguar legit caught attention by happenstance. And she's been working for
Hold on. I'm listening.
life.
Hold on. I'm listening to what you're saying. Hold on. Oh, okay, yeah. So they said that I was lying about this.
Yeah, they said you were making it up. Like you're just making that up. He never said that. They're like Storm.
That he never. Okay, so yeah, thank you for cropping that up, and I'm gonna play this where he said that he connected more to white kids than and black kids, because this is definitely facts. I don't have to lie on anybody. But go ahead, boo. Hello. Where'd she go? Rapunzel? Did we lose you? Oh, her call dropped. Oh, well, she told me that she said that the chat wanted this to be played. They said I was making something up. I don't never have to lie on nobody. Okay, call back in. Well, we're going to take a quick break right quick. We're going to play this. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. I'm about to send this right now. Let me see. Did this come up? Oh, here we go. Here's video 1. Here's video 1.
I literally just always connected more with the white kids. And I know that's sad to say. I don't really understand it now, and maybe I need to dig a little deeper and get into my subconscious. I mean, hell, if you a psychologist or something, if you a counselor, feel free to leave your professional opinion down below. Like with the white kids, I could be myself.
With the white kids, he could be himself, and he's only connected more with white people. So we are not the same. So when I say that this is not who he is, this is a check, and this was out of spite. This is what it was. It's nothing. This is why this is not jealousy. This is don't play with me. So I don't never have to lie. I don't lie. Y'all gonna stop playing with me. I don't lie on nobody. I don't have to. So when I said what I said, this is not even his home turf. He don't even do blackness. He's not even for the culture. It's just a check. That's the reason why, in case you forgot.
I literally just always connected more with the white kids. And I know that's sad to say. I don't really understand it now, and maybe I need to dig a little deeper and get into my subconscious. I mean, hell, if you was
just like you black women are a check. Okay. First of all, there's no black man in their right mind that's going to be on a platform spanking a belt to an audience full of black women. Let's be very clear. Because any black man in their right mind knows the oppression and the abuse that triggers in a black queen. If you really want to get into it. What nigga sitting here waving a belt at black women? But y'all don't really want to hear that today. Because y'all still want to think that it's personal. But I just want to let y'all know, baby, I never had to lie on nobody. So there was the receipt for that. Shout out to the Honey. We ain't seen a Hundub in a minute. Let me see if I can do a light little twerk. It's late. But girl, we might have to do a light little woo, 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 woo. It's a little late. Okay, well, it's a little late, but we're going to give you a little. Come on, just a little. Just a little.
DJ turn it up, better DJ bring it back. Tell the DJ turn it up, better DJ bring it back. Tell the DJ turn it up, better DJ bring it back. Tell them better shit again, tell them that you like that. Like DJ turn it up, better DJ bring it back. Tell the DJ turn it up, better DJ bring it back. Tell the DJ turn it up, better DJ bring it back. Tell them better shit again, tell them turn up the bass. DJ turn it up, better DJ bring it back. Tell the DJ turn it up, better DJ
Okay. Okay. Listen, we had 99,000. I'm going to be doing a lot of twerking in the next couple of days. I feel in my spirit. Okay. Okay, period. Oh, see, some of these people is new. Whenever you drop $100, baby, I starts to twerk, okay? That makes the music go on. That makes the music go on. Oh, there's another video. Y'all want to see the other one? Stop playing with me. We don't have to lie.
All of my social circles, for the most part, all of my social circles, for the most part, and even the kids that I socialized with in school had always been white, right? I'm not saying I've never had black friends. I got currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got like 5 or 6 black friends currently. Not
right. So again, we're not the same. And don't tell me that this Negro's for the culture or doing anything for black people or anything other than collecting money from you women that think that he's straight. So stop playing. Stop playing. Any more questions? I've never had to lie on anybody in this camp. Stop playing. Stop playing with me. Y'all thought I was so jealous of these people. And I'm like, no, we're not the same. Okay. Now, wow, it's right. You guys are a check. Why do you think the nigga was working with Tommy Sotomayor and interviewing with Roseanne Barr? You thought that was a coincidence? Stop playing. You niggas is stupid. I'm not. Girl, please. Why you think that Tommy Sotomayor was the nigga's mentor? First, a lot of people try to make it seem like he just jumped on social media out of the blue with Tasha K. No, the nigga was paying for mentorship all over. Okay, let me keep it moving because y'all are really jumping and playing and stop playing. 5, 6, 7, 4. Thank you for that receipt.
Oh.
Hello? Yeah.
No problem. You can hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I feel like Tasha thought she was about to body Jaguar. Jaguar jumped out the body bag, pushed that bitch in the body bag. She's dead. She was trying to expose Jaguar and expose her motherfucking self.
Yes.
So it's fuck the both of them.
Hey!
I don't care. My bad, but I don't care. Like, I feel like she got what she deserved. She's like on a rant to reach like 1 million subs, but she's not going to get there. And that's why she's frantic. She's trying to do anything. She's trying to trigger Cardi. She's trying to like put up videos on her back.
Hello?
She's fake tea. You can hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, she's putting out fake tea about you and other bloggers. She's
right now?
Cardi. No, just in general. I feel like she's doing anything to get to the 1 million subs, you know? She did post some stuff on her Instagram, but it wasn't anything directly about you. It was just about like her life. But she's just doing anything to hit 1 million, and she is losing them. She better make
let me drop one more receipt. This is courtesy of our boy Sean Davy Way. This is when Storm Monroe, this is a video that has since been privated. Never trust a man that does not live in his truth, because all of this stuff is private. This is when he was interviewing with, this is when he was being mentored by Tommy Sotomayor. Now you can go catch that full video on the Sean Davy Way YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Are you playing?
So, yeah, no, I'm just showing the picture. I'm not going to play it. They can go watch it on Sean's. We'll give him the views for that. But I'm just showing them the clip.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I feel like it was a double-edged sword. She tried to, like, hurt you. Then she snubbed the mentee. She took the interview, did horrible. So she's really not a good blogger as she seemed. The angle she was trying to get, she missed it. Okay, so somebody should interview Jaguar and get the angle she was trying to get. Because whatever angle that was, she missed it, period. So she just made herself look stupid. And the mentee's quiet, not saying anything. It's just horrible. But I support you.
Thank you.
Always will support you. And, I'm happy you did this video because I DM'd you. I'm like, I want to see it.
Period.
So keep doing what you're doing.
Period. And we're going to drop some more coins because she done dropped it. Listen, it's going to be a legendary
In
show.
the mix.
Okay.
Who is this freak of nature?
With DJ Armon.
I'm gonna have to get that for the other live because I can't get it tonight. I was gonna play it loud so I could take this shit off, but it ain't really working for me right now. I don't know what the T is. Oh, maybe I need to do this. Hold on, but it might echo. I don't know if it's gonna echo. Let me try it. Okay. All right, I'm learning. It could have been echoing, but I'm learning how to work this big ass fucking board. Okay, that was fun. All right. I'm gonna get it together by the time we hit 100K. Whew, that's probably gonna be in a couple of days, huh? Oh, child, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. All right, let's go. 2473.
Hey, what's good, Armon? Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here. What's going on?
I'm in the middle of nowhere, so my service is kind of messed up.
Oh, girl, but you might not be on here long.
Okay.
But what's going
Okay,
on?
you're not going to be on here long, okay? So I just wanted to get into, like, just the Tasha K and the Storm Monroe thing. Like, I'm not a Tasha K watcher. I'm not a Storm Monroe watcher. My mom is. So I wanted to get her perspective on the whole Jaguar Wright situation my mom could relate to Jaguar Wright because she is from Philly and I am from Philly. So we all, you know, we just follow her. I'm like, oh, she from Philly, you know. And then when you did the reaction to the whole car declining, I was cracking up. And I told my mom about it. So she wanted, you know, and she watches Tasha K and Storm Monroe. Let's get into those two, though. Like, it's a lot of self-hatred and delusion going on over there. Like, I'm good. Like, I was just never into that type of vibe anyway. I got on to you through, you know, just the internet period. My mom recommended me to Tasha K. I'm like, Mom, I'm not into that. I'm good. Like, but when she got the perspective of it, she felt like Tasha K was doing an angle as in, like, getting to know Jaguar Wright. So that's what my mom went into. When she went into it, she was like, this is an interview about getting to know this lady, like deeper than the whole scandal and name dropping and, you know, exposing. They were trying to get deeper as in, like, where she's from, you know, how she came about, you know, what is she really about? But when she came on and she tried to degrade her, I was like, Mom, like, you gotta see what type of person she is. Like, she's really a person who is malicious. It was no reason to do that because you could have. It seems like for Tasha K, every time when it's time to be genuine about something, she falls short. She doesn't understand how to really meet somebody on that level that you basically, you said you wanted to hit this angle. That's what you said, and then you just turned it around and you wanted to make it a whole debacle when it didn't have to be that way. And it could have still got views. You know,
absolutely.
But you could have still got views by just, you know, trying to get to know this lady because she really is deep. She's been through a lot. My mom broke it down to me today. That lady been through a lot. So I wanted to know about it, and I still haven't watched the video. I don't want to get into her. Like, she's just so to me. I'm sorry.
My thing is I think, and I'm now by no way taking Tasha K's side, but I think that she was doing that because, you know, yes, Jaguar's been through a lot, but Jaguar spews a lot of negativity and exposing too. So Tasha K wanted to get to the bottom of it.
And that's what I told my mother. I said that's on some mental illness stuff too, because you just exposing people and doing all that, like, that's your business. You've been through that how long ago? Now all of a sudden you want to expose all your business and what you've been through in the industry and all that because you saw that YouTube check coming. You like, I want to get on this YouTube bandwagon. I want to get on this. You know, I want to be trending. I want to be this because I know I'm gonna get some money when that card declined 3 times. She needs that check too. So that's what I thought about the angle that Jaguar Wright was doing. She's gonna hop on anybody's platform and try to get, you know, where she fit in because she wants that check. But Tasha K is the same way, but it kind of backfired on her. Because she didn't have route.
Yes.
She was not. Yeah, she just took the wrong route about it, and I just don't get into her type of content because it's not genuine to me anymore. It's not genuine anymore, and I don't feel like she's putting out genuine content. It's all about the impact you make and like the intentions you have. Like, if you go into a situation with bad intentions, that stuff gonna come out crazy.
Yes.
So, yeah, she got bad blood with her. But me and my mom love you, Armon. Like,
well, I love you and your mother.
100K.
Well, we might hit it by tomorrow or the next day. I feel like we're gonna hit it I don't know when we're gonna hit it, but we're gonna hit it very, very soon here. And I feel like, oh my God.
You're going to hit it soon, Armon. Don't worry. They obsessed with you, baby.
Yes.
Baby.
I feel like we're not even going to be able to get no photo shoot done. At least I'll get some balloons and maybe we can get some shrimp.
You going to Miami, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to Miami, but I feel like by the time I get back, we might have 100K.
Yes, it should be. It should be like
because we had 99,200 right now. So all we need is 800 people to subscribe, and we're at 100,000 subscribers.
800 people subscribe.
Yes. And it's 3,500 people watching right now. So, girl, we never know.
Oh my God, Armon, for real?
Yes, it's 3,500 people listening. So, thank you, caller. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, let me take yes. I'm gonna take your call, and then I'm gonna take the call. Then we're gonna do a twerk, and then we're gonna take some more. She. I mean, we get into some things. 9778. You live on the air.
Hi, Armon.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on with you? You're a fabulous dancer.
Thank you. I try. I used to dance a long time ago. What are we talking about, baby?
I want to talk about Tasha's bad attitude. I feel like.
What did you think about that?
Okay, so with this whole situation, like everyone else, I thought she was disrespectful in the way that she interviewed Jaguar. But I feel like this situation really didn't have to go this way. I feel like if she had just admitted that she did something wrong and explained to everyone like she has before that she's been assaulted, this just could have gone a different way. But for her to be sitting there and screaming and getting cocky and just being so like, ha-ha, bitch, no, sorry, ha-ha, B.
Yes.
Like, it's like you're doing this about assault. It's like, think about all the people that are watching that you're really just like throwing, like, why would you come with something like that?
And then, but then guess what her response was?
Like that?
Well, hold on. I want to get to that. Remember when you said, like, think about all the people watching that has been through that. You heard what she said? If you get triggered by this, get off of my live. Go watch somebody else.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
And her logic and all the stuff she was saying, I lost a trial for that situation literally this summer on my birthday.
Wow.
She sounded exactly like the group of people that were sitting there it was the most humiliating experience of my life. And she is so misogynistic. And I feel like she gets away with it because she has that like bitter auntie, like old, like, oh, she's just ignorant kind of image. But it's like, it's 2020. Like, she said so many shady things about LGBTQ people. Just like the things she implies with her tone, it's just rude. It's disrespectful. And if you were doing it about black people, she would be up in arms about it. So it's just, I don't know. It's just frustrating to me.
Yeah. It was nasty. And but I think that she feels like she'll still be here because you heard her say, listen, y'all can go watch someone else, but they're not going to give it up like me. Well, no, we're not. A lot of people have integrity. A lot of people are not as dark and miserable as you. So you're right. People will come to see your salaciousness because, the National Enquirer, they had business. People sold magazines. But that doesn't mean that, People and Lifetime and all these other ones didn't sell too. Of course, there is a place for the National Enquirer. There's a place for Media Takeout. There's a place for Unwind with Tasha K. But is there a place where she thinks that she should be? You can't tell me that woman feels like she should just be on YouTube when she puts all this effort in time into production and promo. She wants to be on TV. She had Kevin Hunter managing her. She had Kelvin Hunter managing her, and he basically said, "I'm not going to," he basically kind of like played her, so she exposed him. She was trying to be Wendy Williams. That's the tea y'all didn't know. She had Kelvin Hunter managing her. That's why she went from dragging Kelvin to saying that he was a good dude, then to dragging him again. She was going to fire her husband and let Kelvin manage her. She wants to be on TV. She wants to be a star. She wants to have friends. Don't you ever forget it. But she's miserable.
Ooh. Go in. Also, everyone calling me Karen.
And she's insecure about her relationship that she has with her children, specifically her daughter. Let's be very clear. Because her daughter exposes her left and right. Now let's keep going. All right, okay. Thank you, caller.
Thank you, Armon. Bye.
Bye. Yes, because y'all don't get me on a roll. Okay, 1352. Oh, y'all didn't know that, huh? About the Kevin Hunter stuff?
Hello?
Oh, yeah. Yes, 1352.
Nah, I didn't know that about the Kevin Hunter. That was interesting.
And it's not a lie, and it's not an assumption either. It's a fact. But go ahead.
It makes sense. But so man, Tasha, bro, what's up with your girl? Why you got her on the internet acting like this and embarrassing herself like this?
What do you think about
Armon?
it? That's not my girl shoot.
I think her when she went live to, I guess she was explaining herself. I think she made herself look worse than what she already looked like.
Mm-hmm.
At least, like, from me watching the interview, I felt like, well, maybe she's just a bad, interviewer, and that's why she, messed up like that. But when she just was, like, so cocky and arrogant about how, first of all, if you believe this woman is having a mental disorder from all of this trauma she's suffered, one, why do you expect her to admit to it? Crazy people don't admit they're crazy. Not the real crazy people. They get upset and they go off on you, just like what's his name did.
Just like Tasha just did. She won't even admit it.
Like that too. Like they're not going to admit to it. And two, why would you try to put somebody in that position on camera, like to say,
in front of 20,000, 30,000 people live?
Like, what was that about? What was that about? And you saying, then you was like, you spilling everybody else's wine. Why don't you pour your wine? Like that.
But here's the thing. Here's what I'll say. She could have done it. She could have done it. She could have exposed her. Don't ever get it twisted. She could have done her job and exposed her. But she should have did it in a more tactful way. She didn't even think it through. She wanted to come in and try to make Jaguar the butt of the joke, not realizing that them black women was going to take Jaguar's side over hers. So she thought that, I'm on the line with Tasha K. Watch me switch this whole narrative and make this woman look stupid and discredit Storm Monroe. But she gagged. She should have came in there a little bit more humble and a little bit more sly. She just kind of came in there condescending and like like with no empathy. She kind of came in shady and messy.
No sensitivity.
Like, she wasn't even, you didn't even think like, damn. Right, like, right. You didn't leave that interview thinking, damn, that's a bad bitch. She'll get you in there telling your whole life story. You got in there like, bitch, just try. Like, she, the way she was talking to make you feel like, bitch, I'll slap you. Quit playing with me. Even if I am crazy, bitch, stop playing with me. I'll slap you.
Before that interview, I still think I have more sympathy for her as a human now, but before that interview, I thought Jaguar Wright was an absolute complete joke. I didn't take her serious at all. Through watching that interview and seeing how she handled Tasha K and how she talked to her, the only parts to me where she really looked like she was just insane was when she was talking about Chris Brown and stuff like that. Then that's why I was like, okay, this is where the loony part come in, where I think she's a joke and I can't take her serious.
Yeah.
But like,
Jaguar is definitely off her rocker. Let's not get it twisted.
Yeah, she's definitely crazy. She's definitely out her mind. But she had more respect for me in that video than Tasha did, simply from the way she carried herself, and it just wasn't a good look. And I was surprised that a grown woman would embarrass herself like that on the internet. But then again, she also got online and admitted to that whole thing with Cardi B and embarrassed herself and made herself look stupid. So, I mean, I guess this is what Tasha do.
Yes. Thank you, Carla. And she feel like you guys will be back to watch. So it is what it is. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
All right. 2088. And then I got to go. 2088. What's popping?
Armon. Oh, my God.
Yes.
I just listened to about 5 minutes of her thing, and she said that she worked in hospitality, and that's how she learned this interrogation style technique. But I was listening to somebody named Rondell, Popular Opinion, and she works in finance, and she's the one that said, like, those personality tests that they give citations or when you get hired for a job, they ask the questions over and over, but in different ways. So she's literally like stealing content from other creators and passing it off as like her own. And another thing Rondell said was that it seemed like Tasha really was trying to get the drop on her, like trying to find out where she was. And if you notice in that video, she keeps looking over like off camera, like somebody's like coaching her or like
No, that's her husband. That was her husband. He does the production for her, so she was probably talking and looking at him.
Maybe so, but I still, even though I know how you feel about Jaguar and Tasha and stuff, and I know she's, evil, whatever. She just getting, like a sociopath. She's just getting like a kick out of this. I believe somebody. She said in the beginning of that she talked to Alicia Keys, so like I believe there's something to that. Like, why does she keep asking that lady, well, where are you? Well, what state are you in specifically? Well, where was
I don't, why I feel like, why I don't feel like that is true? I'm going to be honest with you, because if that's what it was, and you agreed to take that money, then you know that what that could have looked like, and you wouldn't have been online for the last 5 days, ranting, can't sleep, justifying it, posting on Instagram, going live on your backup page, uploading your live from your backup page to your main page, waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning, going live in your closet, then talking about that you trying to get Jaguar Wright on your Patreon, then going to do a podcast apologizing, and then coming back and then dragging her at midnight for an hour. Like, no, you fucked up, and you're gagging.
She's trying to mitigate those damages that she did. Like, she was really trying it that day. Like, even asking her husband his full name, that's because, or to have somebody serve him, or what does he do, or where are y'all, like all that kind of stuff. Like, she is going on a rant. It's like she's spiraling because she's like, everybody's pulling her card. Like, I couldn't even watch it. It's so ridiculous. Who asked someone like how many times you've been raped? Like,
yes. Yes. Thank you, because you done dropped it. But at this point, thank you. Sheesh. Oh, shit! Come on, it's been a while. Y'all dropping it like this, the 100K live. Hold on, you know what? We just gonna say fuck it. This one ain't. No, I was gonna say fuck it. I want to hear. Oh, she thick. Ain't that DJ Chose? But I want this to monetize. So I want this to monetize. Cause I want to play that DJ Chose. This one I want to hear that. Ain't that DJ Chose? Oh, she thick. But okay. All right, y'all. So listen. They talking about they want me to just twerk. Oh my God, they want me to twerk. What one we got? We need another beat. I can't do that one. Okay, listen. I gotta find another beat. Oh, this one is kind of cute, but it's slow. Let me see what I can do to this. It's still early. I can't cut up too much. It's still early. It's still early. It's still early. Okay, I'm out, y'all. But listen, I love y'all. We're gonna have to get some new songs for the 200, because I'm gonna have to really fuck it up that day for the 100K. But I really want to listen to some shit that's out. I need some shit that's out. I want to hear Ain't That DJ Chose, but they'll flag me.
90 seconds.
Okay. Let me see. Hello, you better be talking about something or I'm hanging up on you. What?
Hey, boo. I've been on the phone holding for a while. It's 3:00 over here.
Okay, what?
I want to tell you this. First of all, Jag and Tasha need to get together and do the Beautiful Liar video. They need to really remix
60
it. Both
seconds.
of them are the same, like you
Okay.
said. Also, Starmisha Alizé Jenkins. I think both of them played Jag behind the scenes. I think they both wanted the views off of her. Storm was done with her, so he passed her along to Tasha. And I think that's why Tasha did the debunking. But also, it was some fire in their little camp a while back over this Jumpin' Jack Texas thing. Tasha did a whole video about Jumpin' Jack Texas, how they were right. There's nothing wrong with them. Y'all need to support black businesses. A whole Friday about it, right? Storm did a hidden video debunking her whole thing. Her whole thing about Jumpin' Jack Texas. Long video about it, but he hid it. It was only for
10 seconds.
Oh, it was a members only, and he debunked her and made it private.
He made it private, correct. So that started about 4 months ago. Ever since then, it was a little bit of tension back and forth where people started asking, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all okay? Y'all cool? What's good? And then now it's, oh, no, we're good. So, yeah, it's been some fire in their camp for a long time. But both Jag, I was waiting for Jag to pop up on that screen and smack the back of her neck and knock her off that stool. I am sick of Tasha. I am so sick of her. Like, I'm over her. I'm over Starmisha. I love you, Pooh. Somebody's telling you to check your Twitter DM.
Okay,
because they got some tea for you. And I love everybody. Subscribe, hit that comment button. Hit it. Love you, Pooh.
Yes. Tasha K, your husband is sleeping with your moderator, the one with the bruise on her breast. This is not allegedly. And if you need receipts, just hit me up. I'll show you, sweetie.
Chalet.
Girl, they saying that Tasha K husband is sleeping with her moderator. Now, child.
The delay of it all. Didn't she put out some money that if anybody could find proof that they were sleeping with her husband, that she was gonna put some money up? So whoever
she did.
Get your bread, Pooh, and make
get
sure you
your
drop
bread.
it on those DMs.
And make sure you make it. Listen, if anybody has that information, make sure you send it to me with valid receipts, and we will do the research on those receipts. We will not just be putting that out because that's a strong allegation.
And she gonna owe you some money.
Well, thanks,
Bo. How you want it? So you take care of it. Love you, Pooh.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, listen.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
If we hit 100K between today and tomorrow, girl, I'm not going to lie. Okay? Listen, we cannot go live yet because I got to go out of town. We got to go come back. But listen, please go ahead and subscribe. We are at 99,248 subscribers. I mean, it's just at this point, it's any moment. And I thought I was going to be able to plan for this, but we breezed through 96, 97. So I had a whole photo shoot plan. I don't even think that that's going to be able to go through. So I guess I kind of spoke too soon because you just never know when you're going to hit it. But we will have a good show that day. I am going to go back through the history of the Armon Wiggins show because a lot of people don't know where I started, how I started, where I came, why that's going to be a lengthy live. So I want you, it's going to be probably at 3 p.m. in the day because I know if I do it too late, because it's probably going to be like 3 hours. It's going to be a long live. I'm going to be here for a minute. I'm excited. Child, I know I owe y'all members only. I know, because I got to tell y'all something in the members only. I got to tell y'all who I was on the phone with the other day. I know. But anyway, I love y'all. Please subscribe. I will see y'all in the next video. All right. Thank you for all the donations. And listen, I need y'all to, don't nobody else send me no 100 until we get to the 100K. That's what I was waiting for. I need hundreds to just drop for the 100K. You know what I'm saying? If you got it. Only if you got it. Because I just wanted to rain hundreds for the 100K. I'm not going to lie. I really want that. I wanted to just say 100 for the 100K. But anyway, bye, y'all.